Seriously, what is Lu Yi thinking? Wearing all white on a wedding day. How completely inappropriate. She's obviously just here to ruin the wedding. Sister, please have some tea. Thank you for the trouble, cousin. Miss Liu, your hand slipped. Sister, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. My hand just slipped. Yi, are you okay? Did you burn your hand? Brother Wenxuan, I'm fine. It's just, I accidentally burned sister. I feel so terrible about it. Lu Wenxuan, open your eyes. I am the one who got burned. Yehua, think of the big picture here. We have a house full of guests today. Don't turn the Lu family into a laughing stock in front of everyone. The big picture? The Lu family's laughing stock? So I get humiliated in public, and I'm just supposed to swallow my pride for the sake of your reputation. I, Shen Yuehua, brought a massive 10-mile-long dowry to marry into this family. I am not here to play this stepping stone for you and your cousin's little love story, and I'm certainly not here to be your obedient, understanding background prop. Miss, where are you going? To find someone who can actually stand up for me. Miss Shen, can I help you? Young Master Zhenbei, if you are willing to marry me right here, right now, then this entire courtyard of my grand dowry will be all yours. Deal. You want the big picture? I will give it to you. Except the groom in this picture is no longer you. Shen Yuehua, are you insane? Do you have any idea what you are doing? Of course I do. I am choosing my husband. You. Absurd. This is absolutely ridiculous. Shen Yuehua, do you have absolutely no shame? Seducing another man in front of a hall full of guests on your own wedding day. Our Lu family will never allow such a promiscuous woman to enter our doors. The old madam is exactly right. A Lu family like this, I genuinely have zero desire to marry into. You ungrateful wretch. Old Madam Lu, watch your mouth. Lord Marquis, this is a family matter of the younger generation. Why must you interfere? Besides, Yuehua is just speaking out of a fit of anger. You can't take her seriously. Lu Wenxuan, from the moment you told me to put the big picture first, we were completely finished. The husband of Shen Yuehua can be poor and he can be weak, but he absolutely cannot be a blind, spineless coward. How dare you? Humiliate me like this. You humiliated me first. It was your Lu family that humiliated my Shen family. A single cup of tea ruined my entire wedding dress and ruined my entire wedding. Yet you all just think I'm making a huge fuss over nothing, that I'm the one being unreasonable. Since that's the case, then let's turn this farce into an even bigger spectacle. Lord Marquis, would you be willing to marry me? Lord Marquis, would you be willing to marry me? Your wedding dress is wet. No matter, as long as your heart isn't tainted, it's fine. Proceed. But, Lord Marquis, this goes against all propriety. Yuehua still has a marriage contract with my son, after all. How can she just swap grooms on a whim? The marriage contract is already destroyed. The moment I decided to walk toward Xiao Qingshan, I tore it to pieces. First bow, second bow to the elders. Bow to each other. Ceremony complete. How did it come to this? How could this happen? Lord Marquis, please send your men to inventory and collect my dowry. We absolutely cannot let outsiders take a single penny of it. Very well. Why did he agree to marry me? Was it just for my lavish dowry? Or just to cause trouble for his father? Whatever the reason, he got me out of a tight spot. I'll remember this favor. My lord, madam, we have arrived. Let's step out. Welcome back, Lord Marquis. Welcome back, madam. Just a few hours ago, I was still the bride-to-be of the Liu family, and now I am the madam of the Zhenbei Marquis estate. Life is so unpredictable. It doesn't get crazier than this. Lord Marquis, the men you asked for have been dispatched. It seems the Liu family wants to withhold the madam's dowry. Just as I thought. The Liu family is greedy and absolutely shameless. Let them try. No one dares to touch what's mine. Madam, go wash up first. Later on, I'll have the butler bring over your dowry list. Understood. I don't know if my decision today was right or wrong, but I don't regret a thing. Rather than marrying a man who doesn't care about me and wasting my life swallowing insults and grievances, it's better to risk it all, even if the road ahead is completely unknown. Miss, are you all right? Back at the Liu residence, I was scared to death. I'm fine. You must have been terrified earlier, huh? I really was terrified, but it also felt so satisfying. That young Master Liu and Liu Yi were crossing the line. You did the right thing, miss. They deserved to lose face like that. You're always the one taking my side. Madam, here is your dowry ledger. Please look it over. Also, the Marquis has ordered that all household affairs will be handed over to you to manage from today onwards. Did the Marquis have any other instructions? The Marquis said you are the matriarch of the estate, and that these matters are naturally your responsibility. The Marquis of Zhenbei's actions are truly unpredictable. These are my absolute leverage as Shen Yuehua, the very foundation I need to stand on my own 2 feet from now on. I want you to go to the Liu residence personally. Hand this list directly to Minister Liu. Tell him that every single item on this list, down to the very last needle and thread, must be returned. If even one single item is missing, I, Shen Yuehua, will personally march up to his door and demand it back. Yes, my lady. I will definitely deliver your exact words. This little show with the Liu family has only just begun. Not only will I take back every piece of my dowry, but I'll also make them pay dearly for the humiliation they put me through today. You wretched girl, what are you doing back here? Our Liu residence doesn't welcome anyone from the Shen family. I am here on the direct orders of the Marquis and the Marchioness of Zhenbei. I've come to settle the matter of the dowry directly with Minister Liu. What? You lowly servant. How dare you show your face at the Liu residence? Guards, beat her and throw her out. Lord Liu, this is from my lady. The Marchioness of Zhenbei, Shen Yuehua's dowry list. My lady explicitly stated that every single needle and thread on this list, and every single item, no matter how small, must be meticulously checked and counted by the Liu family, and returned in full by tomorrow morning, if there is even the slightest discrepancy. My lady says she will personally march up to your door, Lord Liu, and demand it back herself. Cui, Yuehua Shi. Is she really being this heartless? She actually sent you here? Can't she just forgive me this one time? Young Master Liu. Back in the wedding hall, when my lady's chest was severely burned by that scalding hot tea, and her beautiful wedding dress was completely soaked through, and you told her to look at the bigger picture, did you ever stop to think if she would forgive you? When you were busy shielding another woman and scolding my lady for being unreasonable, did you ever consider the consequences you'd face today? My lady explicitly said that the daughters of the Shen family will never be cowardly, pathetic wives. From the exact moment you allowed her to be humiliated, Every last shred of affection between the two of you was completely destroyed. Yeah, it was me. I'm the one who pushed her away, with my own 2 hands. Wenxuan, it's all my fault. I ruined everything. You shut your damn mouth. If it weren't for this absolute jinx, why would our Liu family become the laughingstock of the entire city? Honey, why are you yelling at Yi Yi? She didn't do it on purpose. Enough. A doting mother breeds a useless son. Just look at the fine son you've raised. Humiliating his own wife for some outsider. Ruining an absolutely perfect marriage. And now, he's even offended the Marquis of Zhenbei. Will you only be happy when our entire Liu family is executed? You go back and tell the Marchioness. Our Liu family is not some greedy, shameless bunch. The dowry will be returned first thing tomorrow morning, not a single penny less. Every last piece will be completely intact. Very well. I should take my leave now. Someone, go to the storehouse and inventory every single item belonging to the Shen family. Do not leave a single thing behind. Miss, did you see the look on their faces? That was so satisfying, especially young Master Liu. He must be absolutely sick with regret. This is only the beginning. Lu Wenxuan's regret? What does that have to do with me? The humiliation I suffered must be paid back with the Liu family's deepest agony. I don't know if he'll come tonight. He and I are practically strangers. There are no feelings here, only a transaction. He gives me the backing of his power and status, and in return, I give him my dowry and the hidden influence of the Shen family. A relationship like this is clean and straightforward, yet utterly cold and lifeless. My lord. Skip the formalities. Is the Liu family situation handled? Yes. Tomorrow morning, the dowry will be sent back. Thank you for stepping in today, my lord. If the Marquis's estate ever needs the Shen family in the future, I will certainly do everything in my power to help. Aren't you curious? Why I agreed to your proposal? Maybe it was for the massive dowry. Maybe it was to suppress my father. Or maybe it was just on a whim. I wouldn't dare guess your thoughts, my lord. You're smart. Even smarter than I imagined. Shen Yuehua. Do you know what making a deal with me will cost you? Since I've married into the Marquis's estate, I am yours, my lord. Whatever you wish to do, I will not resist. You take the inner room. I'll sleep on the couch outside. My lord, we are husband and wife in name only. This marriage was your choice when you were out of options, and my decision after weighing the pros and cons. Until this marriage becomes real, I won't lay a finger on you. You just need to play your role as the Marchioness. Manage this household well, and be a proper face for my estate. Don't overthink anything else. I had imagined countless scenarios, but the one thing I never expected was that he would choose to give me respect. A kind of respect that, in this era, is the rarest thing a husband can ever give his wife. Madam, these are the estate's account books for the past 3 years. The Marquis is away at war year-round, so he doesn't pay much attention to these mundane matters. The estate's affairs have always been managed by me, your old servant. But now that you're here, it's time to hand them all over to you. Thank you for your hard work, old steward. Go and gather the head servants from every courtyard. I need to put names to faces and hear their reports. Right away, madam. We greet you, madam. Nanny Wang. I am here. Are you the manager of the procurement department? Yes, madam. Last month the manor procured Hangzhou cloud brocade at 20 taels of silver per bolt, 50 bolts in total, amounting to 1,000 taels. I recall the official price for Hangzhou cloud brocade this year is 15 taels a bolt. I wonder, where exactly did those extra 5 taels go? T to answer, madam. It's because our Marquis manor demands only the absolute best materials. Naturally, the price is a bit steeper. And with the long journey, there's bound to be some damage and extra fees to grease the wheels. Is that so? What a coincidence. My mother's dowry just happens to include a silk shop right in Hangzhou. Every year, the estate sends the absolute newest and finest fabrics straight to the capital. So I'd say I know a thing or two about the true price of cloud brocade. Nanny Wang, are you absolutely sure you want me to write to my manager in Hangzhou to check? Ah! Have mercy, madam. Please have mercy, madam. I had a moment of foolishness. I was completely blinded by greed. Listen to me. I gathered everyone here today not to take anyone's life. Whatever the rules of the Zhenbei Marquis manor were in the past, they remain exactly the same now. But there is one rule that must change immediately. Starting today, anyone in this household caught embezzling money or deceiving their superiors, the moment you are found out, you will be shown zero mercy. Nanny Wang. Calculate exactly how much silver you've skimmed from the procurement department over the past 3 years. Within 3 days, you will pay it all back with full interest. Then, go to the courtyard and receive 30 strikes with the cane. After that, you will be sent to scrub clothes in the laundry department. Do you have any objections? This servant has no objections. Thank you for your mercy, madam. Thank you for your mercy. That is all for today. Everyone is dismissed. Return to your posts and mind your own duties properly. Come, let's head to the front gate. Let's see what kind of grand gift the Liu family has delivered to me. Today, I am going to make sure everyone in the capital sees clearly that I, Shen Yuehua, am no soft pushover they can just step all over. And what belongs to the Shen family isn't something just anyone can covet. Oh my God! Is that the Shen family's dowry? That's an unbelievably massive fortune. The Liu family must be completely blind to throw away a wife, who's practically a mountain of gold and silver, just to favor his pathetic dirt-poor cousin. You're telling me? Well, look at them now. They've lost absolutely everything and completely humiliated themselves. Greetings, Madame Marquise. By the order of our Lord Minister, we have returned the Shen family's dowry in its entirety. Please inspect and accept them, my lady. Xiao Cui, take the inventory list and have the servants check it. Go through every single chest and crate thoroughly. Make sure nothing is missing. Yes, my lady. 1 pair of premium Hedian jade scepters perfectly intact. 1 box of Eastern sea pearls, exactly 108 pieces. No errors. 1 piece of authentic Wang Shiji calligraphy from the previous dynasty, accounted for. The deed for 100 acres of prime farmland in the capital suburbs. Right here! Ha ha. My lady, everything is accounted for. Except for one thing. The pair of blood jade phoenix hairpins that the old madam left for you in your dowry box is missing. Where is it? That's impossible. We emptied out the entire storehouse. We definitely didn't hide anything for ourselves. Lu Wenshuan, the phoenix hairpins my mother left me. Do you have them? I don't know. You don't know? Or did you gift them to your precious little cousin? It was just a pair of hairpins, Yuehua. They were just hairpins. I'll buy you a much better pair later. A better pair? Lu Wenshuan. Those were the only mementos my mother left for me, and to you, they're just a pair of hairpins. Is it true that in your heart, Nothing else matters except for your dear Lu Yi? Fine. Very well. Since the Lu family has such a terrible memory, then I'll personally go to your door and take them back. Go back and tell Minister Lu, tomorrow at noon, I, Shen Yuehua, the Marchioness of Zhenbei, will pay a personal visit, and I expect my property to be resting perfectly intact on the table by then. Otherwise... My lady, someone from the palace is here. It's Eunuch Li from Her Majesty the Empress's palace. He said the Empress summons you. You must enter the palace immediately. Her Majesty the Empress? So soon? It seems my absurd marriage to Xiao Yunyu has already alerted the head of the inner palace. I'm afraid this trip is a deadly trap. But I have no choice but to go. Understood. Ask Eunuch Li to wait a moment. I'll be out as soon as I change. My respects, Marchioness. Wishing you good health, madam. I apologize for keeping you waiting, Eunuch. May I ask why Her Majesty has summoned me? You will find out once we arrive at the palace, madam. The carriage is already waiting outside. Right this way, madam. Your humble subject, Shen Yuehua, pays her respects to Her Majesty, wishing Your Majesty 1,000 years of peace and prosperity. Rise. Fetch her a seat. Thank you, Your Majesty. Lady Shen, I heard that you publicly broke off your engagement in the main hall yesterday, on the very day of your wedding, and married the Marquis of Zhenbei instead. Is this true? To answer, Your Majesty, yes, it is true. How dare you? Marriage is a sacred matter, dictated by your parents, and arranged by matchmakers. How could you treat it like a mere joke? Where does that leave the dignity of the Shen and Lu families? And where does that leave the authority of the imperial court? Your Majesty, please hear me out. I would never dare treat marriage as a joke. My arrangement with Lu Wenshuan was indeed dictated by my parents. I fully intended to honor my duties as a wife, to marry into the Lu family, support my husband, and raise our children. But the Lu family pushed me too far. On the very day of the wedding, Lu Yi humiliated me in front of everyone. She threw boiling hot tea right into my face. Your Majesty, you are the head of the inner palace, and the ultimate role model for all women in the world. I must ask Your Majesty, what exactly does it mean to think of the bigger picture? Does it mean that when a husband's family publicly humiliates you, the legal wife just has to swallow her pride and suffer in silence to save face? Does it mean that a daughter of the Shen family deserves to be trampled underfoot like dirt, just to become a pathetic stepping stone for their so-called true love? If that is what the bigger picture means, then this so-called big picture, I simply cannot care about it anymore. I cannot, just for the sake of the Lu family's pride, throw away the backbone that generations of loyal ancestors in my Shen family fought so hard to earn. And so, you went and begged the Marquis of Zhenbei? Do you realize that this move of yours will push both the Marquis and your Shen family right into the eye of the storm? I know. But I had no other choice. Rather than wasting my entire life in a filthy swamp like the Lu family, I'd rather risk it all. The Marquis of Zhenbei is a true hero of our time. Being able to marry the Marquis is my absolute blessing. As for the storm, we daughters of the Shen family are not afraid. What a bold claim. Minister Shen certainly raised quite a remarkable daughter. Rise. I summoned you here today, not to punish you. I just wanted to see exactly what kind of woman could make an absolute ice block like Xiao Yunce actually nod. Seeing you today, you are indeed extraordinary. Since you've already married into the Marquis's estate, you must properly take up the heavy responsibilities of being the Marchioness. Xiao Yunce fights bloody battles for our country. His temper is cold and unyielding, and he has no patience for trivial matters. You need to be more accommodating with him. Take good care of him for me and for His Majesty, Your Grace. You are a smart woman. You should understand exactly what I mean. The Marquis of Zhenbei's estate cannot fall into chaos, and Xiao Yunce absolutely cannot be allowed to fall. Just play your part well and be a proper Marchioness, and no one in this entire capital will ever dare to cross you. I will personally have your back. My lord. You went to the palace today? Yes, Her Grace the Empress summoned me. Did she give you a hard time? No. The Empress even rewarded me with quite a lot of gifts. I see. Today the Liu family sent your dowry back. But it's missing a pair of my mother's relics. I've already informed the Liu family that I'll be paying them a personal visit. What is mine? And no one dares to lay a finger on your people either. Go ahead and do whatever you want. Don't hold back. If the sky falls, I'll be the one holding it up for you. Yes, my lord. I understand. Are you able to read these? I picked up a few things from my father when I was young. This person cannot be touched. He is one of my mother's old subordinates. He might be a bit greedy, but he is still loyal. A light punishment as a warning will do. There's no need to look too deeply into it. I will keep that in mind. My lord, it's getting late. I shall take my leave now. Tomorrow, when you head to the Liu Manor, take a few more guards with you. This man is actually kind of cute. Move out. The Marchioness has arrived. Where is Minister Liu? I had no idea the Marchioness was gracing us with her presence. Please forgive me for not coming out to greet you. I beg your pardon. Lord Liu, as for why I am here, you should know very well. Where are my things? Marchioness, you misunderstand. This is all a huge misunderstanding. As for that phoenix hairpin, I've had my people searching for it all night. We've turned the entire manor upside down, but it's absolutely nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. Is it really lost, or did someone hide it away with no intention of giving it back? Shen Yuehua, don't you dare make baseless accusations. Yi is far too kind-hearted. She would never steal anything of yours. I didn't come here today to reason with you. Move. Get moving. What are you doing? Stop it. Brother Wenxuan, help me. Save me. No. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. Minister Liu, your Liu family calls itself a prestigious house of scholars, built on generations of noble etiquette. Yet today, you've bred a filthy, sticky-fingered thief. According to the laws of the great Zhou dynasty, anyone who steals someone else's property, worth over 1,000 gold pieces. Tell me, what is the legal punishment? I won't drag this to the magistrate today. I am saving some face for the Zhenbei Marquis mansion, and giving your Liu family its very last shred of dignity. This slap is the price you pay for splashing hot tea on me and ruining my wedding. This slap is for coveting my dowry and desecrating my mother's dying keepsake. And this slap is to teach you how to be a decent human being. If something doesn't belong to you, never reach out your damn hands for it. Take a good hard look, Lu Wenxuan. This is the pathetic woman you threw me away to protect. Was she really worth it? Let's go. Mother, your daughter has been unfilial. I failed to protect what you left behind and let it be tarnished. But your daughter has finally fulfilled her promise. I took it back with my own 2 hands and got the justice that you and I both deserved. May your spirit in heaven finally rest in peace. Miss, please drink some water. Ever since this morning, your nerves have been wound up so tightly. I'm fine. After fighting this battle, my mind feels completely clear, and a massive weight is finally off my chest. My lady, the Marquis has returned. He is waiting for you in the study. At this hour? Shouldn't he be at the military camp or the magistrate's office? Why did he come back so early? You're back. Did my lord already hear about what happened at the Liu residence? You put on quite the domineering show today. I've made a spectacle of myself in front of my lord. I just refuse to swallow my pride any longer. To endure... The wife of Xiao Yunche never has to learn the meaning of that word. Whoever dares to wrong you, you pay them back 10 times. 100 times over. If any trouble comes of it, I will bear the consequences. Xiao Yunche is truly a man I can rely on. My lord, why did Her Majesty the Empress react like that to our marriage? What exactly is your relationship with the royal family? The current emperor is my uncle, and the Empress is my biological aunt. My father was a founding hero of this nation. He and the late emperor were sworn brothers. Later, my father died in battle on the front lines, and my mother passed away soon after. Taking pity on my orphaned state, the late emperor brought me into the palace. I was raised by my aunt and my uncle, who was still the crown prince at the time. The current emperor and I are as close as real brothers. So Xiao Yunche, the Marquis of Zhenbei, is actually genuine royalty, a direct royal relative connected to the Empress as her very own biological nephew. With such an incredible background, why has absolutely no one in the court or the public ever mentioned a word about it? Not many people know about these matters. I'm telling you because I trust you. You are my wife. You have every right to know. But you don't need to feel any pressure. You are still you, Shen Yuehua. Whatever you want to do, just do it. This estate will always have your back. Yes, my lord. Those lands and shops are just sitting there doing nothing. I want to manage them personally and bring them back to life. Not only will they generate profit, they might even become a huge asset to the estate in the future. All right, you can command the estate's managers and accountants as you please. If you need manpower or run into any trouble you can't solve, come to me anytime. With his unconditional trust and support, it feels like there's nothing to fear about the future. Marrying Xiao Yunche is probably the best decision I've made in my entire life. Madam, the Marquis does not eat these pastries. The late Madam always said his tastes matched hers. He dislikes sweet and rich foods. Madam, the brocade used for this robe is far too soft. The Marquis won't be used to wearing it. When the late Madam made clothes for the Marquis, she always used crisp tribute satin. Madam, the new incense you placed in the Marquis's study is way too strong. The late Madam only ever used the lightest sandalwood. Miss, that Nanny Zhao is completely bullying you. Who the hell does she think she is? She's nothing but a lowly servant. What gives her the right to boss you around like that? She's not just some ordinary servant. She is the Marquis's wet nurse. She's the only elder in this entire house who actually has a familial bond with him. To move against her would be disrespecting an elder, and that would deeply break the Marquis's heart. Then are we just gonna let her keep walking all over us? Of course not. But you can't use brute force to deal with someone like her. You have to use your head. Madam, the Marquis dislikes flashy things. Don't you think the decorations in this hall are a bit too loud? Nanny, this is a birthday banquet. We naturally need some festive colors around. I'm sure the Marquis will understand my intentions when he sees it. Madam, here is the menu you ordered. This dish, Auspicious Dragon and Phoenix. The name is nice, sure, but it's far too greasy. The meals the late Madam prepared for the Marquis were always the lightest and most nourishing. You are very thoughtful, Nanny. However, for this banquet, we must also consider everyone's different tastes. I've already instructed the private kitchen to prepare a few of the light, simple dishes the Marquis usually enjoys. Every single word out of her mouth is about the late Madame. She just wants to put me in my place. But I am the one running this household now. Shen Yuehua, don't get too smug. On the day of the birthday banquet, I will make sure you are utterly humiliated. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Madam, what do we do now? Spilling the longevity noodles is a terrible omen. How exactly do you discipline your servants? How could you let such a massive blunder happen on such an important day? Exactly, madam. This is completely outrageous. The Marquise's estate has lost all its face. To think something like this would ruin a perfectly good birthday banquet. Madam, please spare me. Spare my life. I didn't do it on purpose. I really didn't mean to do it. I truly deserve to die for this. Nanny, are you really so sure that the Marquise won't get to eat his longevity noodles today? Madam, what exactly do you mean by that? Xiao Sui. How is there a second bowl? Nanny Zhao, did you honestly think I would pin all my hopes on one little maid? Did you really think I couldn't see right through your pathetic, underhanded little tricks? I knew someone wouldn't want his lordship's birthday banquet to go smoothly. So I specifically had the small kitchen prepare 2 bowls of longevity noodles. One was kept in plain sight. That was just to bait those with ill intentions. The other bowl is the one truly prepared for his lordship. Nanny Zhao, do you have anything else to say for yourself now? It wasn't me, my lady. You can't falsely accuse this old servant. Falsely accuse you. Fine. Let's lay it all out then. Your name is Chun Tao, right? Don't be afraid. Just tell the truth. What exactly happened here today? As long as you tell the truth, I'll make sure you're safe. Chun Tao, his lordship is right here. All the honorable guests are right here. If you utter even half a lie, it is the treasonous crime of deceiving the emperor. But if you tell the truth, you can redeem yourself. Weigh the consequences carefully. It was Nanny Zhao. It was Nanny Zhao who ordered me. She was the one who told me to intentionally trip at the door and spill the longevity noodles, just to humiliate my lady in front of all the guests. She said once it was done, she would promote me to a second-grade maid, and she even gave me 10 taels of silver. Spare me, my lady. Have mercy on me, my lord. You ungrateful little wretch. You're speaking absolute nonsense. You're viciously framing me. Nanny Zhao. It seems you won't confess until you're staring at the coffin. Let me show you something else. Ah, what is this? These are all the account books from the 3 years you've managed his lordship's main courtyard. You secretly withheld the servants' wages, a total of 327 taels. You falsified the purchasing expenses and pocketed a total of 1,580 taels. You secretly swapped out the courtyard's finest ornaments and sold them off, profiting another 800 taels. I have recorded every single transaction with absolute clarity. Nanny Zhao, how do you explain all of this? My lord, this old servant is innocent. I watched you grow up. My lord. For all these years, I never dared to slack off for even a second. I have treated you like my very own son. Everything I have done was for you. For this family. It's this woman. It's her. The moment she stepped into this manor, she wanted to replace everyone with her own people. She can't stand us old servants who have served you for years. She is trying to strip you of your power. She wants to turn the entire Marquis manor into her Shen family's territory. My lord, you absolutely must not be fooled by this manipulative vixen. Nanny Zhao. You served my mother for many years. Your hard work and contributions are undeniable. And over the years, you have taken care of me with all your heart. I will always remember that kindness. However, the current mistress of the Zhenbei Marquis Manor is Shen Weihua. She is my wife, and the lady of the manor, personally titled by His Majesty. Her dignity is my honor, the honor of Xiao Yunshou. Her rules are the rules of this manor. Anyone who dares to disrespect her is disrespecting me, Xiao Yunshou. Anyone who dares to play petty tricks behind her back is shaking the very foundation of my manor, and the punishment for that is death. Madam, the affairs of this household are entirely yours to control. You may deal with this however you see fit. There is no need to hold back for anyone's sake. Nanny Zhao. For the sake of the years you spent caring for my lord, I will spare your life. The silver you embezzled must be returned in full within 3 days. After that, you will be sent to the Tranquility Convent outside the city to reflect and live as a nun for the rest of your days. You will chant sutras and pray for the late madam and atone for your own sins. You are never to set foot in the Marquis Manor again for the rest of your life. As for anyone else involved in today's scheme, you will be beaten 30 times with a cane and sold out of the manor. You will never be employed here again. Guards. Bring out a fresh bowl of longevity noodles. I apologize for making a fool of myself in front of you all today. Sorry to soil your eyes with our little family drama. I'll punish myself with a drink. You must be joking, my lord. As the saying goes, a good wife keeps trouble at bay. You've married such a brilliant wife, my lord. She manages the household flawlessly. We couldn't be more envious. My lady, the Prime Minister's wife could have invited you at any other time, but she chose exactly this moment to do it. It's like a weasel paying a New Year's call to a chicken. She's definitely up to no good, I know. The high society circle in this capital is a battlefield without smoke. I dealt with Nanny Zhao at the birthday banquet and established my dominance. Now, my name has probably spread through every noble household in the capital. Someone was bound to test the newly famous Marchioness of Zhenbei to see if I actually have what it takes, or if I'm just riding on the Marquis's power. This Prime Minister's wife wants to be the first to test me. Then let's fake an illness and decline. No, I cannot decline. I don't just represent myself anymore. I am the face of the Zhenbei Marquis estate. If I back down now, it shows weakness. It shows cowardice. It'll only make them think that I, Shen Yehua, am nothing special. I absolutely must go. And I won't just go. I am going to make a grand and stunning entrance. I'd love to see what kind of deadly trap a mere civil official's wife can set for me. Did things not go your way in court again? Cheng Rui brought up the marriage alliance to His Majesty again. He wants to marry Princess Anning off to the Khan of the Northern Barbarians, all to buy 5 years of peace at the border. It's absolutely ridiculous. Since when does the Great Zhou Empire need to sacrifice a woman to buy our peace? Those northern barbarians are nothing but a pack of wolves. Give up land today. Pay tribute tomorrow. It'll only feed their absolute arrogance. And what happens after 5 years? They'll just demand even more. You see right through it. It's a pity the court is full of spineless cowards like Cheng Rui. They only see the comfort right in front of them, but are totally blind to the hidden dangers ahead. Tomorrow, the Prime Minister's wife has invited me to her estate to admire the chrysanthemums. Madame Chen. She's always been incredibly snobby. She looks down her nose at everyone, acting like she's the queen of high society. Her inviting you is definitely bad news. I'll go with you. No. This is a battlefield for women. If you go, it'll only make us look weak. My lord, please, trust me. Your enemies are in the royal court, and I will be the one to protect your home front. Whether it's the domestic affairs of our estate or the high society circle of this capital, I, Shen Jiehua, will absolutely never embarrass you. All right, just be careful out there. If anyone disrespects you, do not hold back. The entire Marquis of Zhenbei's estate has your back. I, Shen Yuehua, pay my respects to the Prime Minister's wife. Haha, oh my! Please, rise. I've long heard that the Marchioness of Zhenbei is one of the most stunning beauties in the capital. Seeing you today, you certainly live up to the rumors. Come, let me introduce you to everyone. This is Madame Wang, wife of the Minister of Personnel. And this is the Crown Princess of Duke Anguo's estate. Madame Marquis, you're so young, yet you manage the massive Zhenbei estate so flawlessly. It's truly impressive. Her words sound like a compliment. But the real drama is about to begin. Oh, absolutely. The moment Madame Marquis married into the family, she got rid of all the senior servants who had served the estate for decades. Such ruthless and lightning-fast methods. You flatter me, Madame Wang. I don't have many virtues, but I have zero tolerance for dirty tricks. The rules of the Marquis' estate were established by our ancestors. I didn't invent them. As the lady of the house, I am simply fulfilling my duties and punishing them by the book. After all, a family has its rules just as a nation has its laws. If I let sentimental attachments give a free pass to those petty thieves and corrupt, greedy servants, wouldn't that destroy the very foundation of the Marquis' estate? I imagine Lord Wang understands this principle far better than I do, especially when evaluating officials at the Ministry of Personnel. Speaking of which, I'm actually much more curious about your marriage, Madame Marquis. Rumor has it that on your wedding day, you swapped out the groom right there at the altar. Such sheer audacity. We mere mortals could never compare. I just wonder, wouldn't a scandal like that completely ruin the reputations of Minister Shen and the Marquis? Princess consort, you must be joking. My dignity, Shen Yuehua's dignity, is earned by my own two hands, not handed out as charity by others. As for my marriage, it's exactly as the rumors say. When it comes to love, I treat it like a priceless piece of porcelain. The moment I spot a single crack or flaw, I will smash it to pieces with my own hands without a second thought. I'd never keep something around just to become an eyesore or to dirty my hands. Because I know something far better, something truly worth cherishing, is waiting just around the corner, tossing out a piece of defective trash in exchange for a peerless treasure. Tell me, Princess Consort, don't you think that's a rather brilliant bargain? Madame Marquise is as sharp-tongued as ever, I see. All right. We are here today to admire the chrysanthemums. Let's stop talking about such unpleasant things. Servants, bring out my gold and jade potted flower. Let all the ladies have a good look at it. This gold and jade is an exotic breed sent as a tribute from the western regions. His Majesty bestowed it upon my lord. It is the only one of its kind in the entire Great Zhou Empire. Her Highness, Princess Anning, has arrived. I must go welcome her. Ladies, please make yourselves at home. Princess Anning? Why is she here? Isn't all of this just a little too coincidental? No, it wasn't my fault. It was Madame Marquis. Madame Marquis intentionally stuck her foot out and tripped me just now. That's why I fell. What a splendid chrysanthemum banquet this turned out to be. And what a brilliant trick, borrowing a knife to do the killing. Especially since that knife happens to be His Majesty's favorite daughter, Princess Anning. I'm just a solely servant. How could I ever dare to destroy my lady's beloved flower? It was all the Madame Marquis. Madame Marquis, it was her. She must be jealous that my lady possesses a rare treasure bestowed by His Majesty. Shen Yuehua, how dare you? This is an item bestowed by His Majesty himself, and you actually dared to destroy it on purpose. This is the crime of absolute disrespect. I knew your heart was crooked from the very beginning, but I never expected you to be this vicious. Just because you have the Marquis of Zhenbei doting on you, you think you can act so lawlessly. Today, we will definitely ask the Prime Minister's wife and Princess Anning to bring you to justice. Right, they must serve justice. Why are you still sitting there? Hurry up and kneel down to confess your crimes. Kneel. Madame Wang, which eye of yours saw me stick my foot out? I certainly didn't see it, but this maid identified you with her own mouth. Could that be a lie? The words of a mere servant are enough to convict me, a first-rank Marquis's wife. Are you saying, Madame Wang, that the laws of our great Zhou dynasty are written this way? Or is this just the rule in your Minister of Personnel's estate? Princess. Oh, princess. What on earth is going on here? My precious gold and jade plant. Madam Marquis, I know you have a grudge against our Prime Minister's estate, but you can't just take your anger out on a royal gift bestowed by His Majesty. How am I supposed to explain this to His Majesty? This is too much. No wonder the Prime Minister's wife is so heartbroken. Madam Zhenbei, you have a lot of nerve. You actually dare to destroy something rewarded by my royal father? Do you plead guilty? I have absolutely no idea what crime I have committed. You're lying. It was you. You're the one who tripped me. It was her. Princess, please see the truth. Your Highness, the princess. You are a person of royal blood, a true descendant of the imperial family. Surely you must see things much clearer and brighter than us ordinary mortals. Why don't you take a closer look? Look at this potted flower, and then look at this maid. Number 1. Although this gold and jade plant is precious, the edge of the flower pot is still 3 feet away from my seat, unless I somehow grew a pair of 3-foot-long legs. Otherwise, I really can't figure out how I could accidentally trip someone walking right past me. Number 2. From the moment she fell until now, this maid has kept claiming her lower leg was tripped. But princess, please look at the hem of her skirt. Although it got stained with some tea, yet it's perfectly clean and neat. Not a single wrinkle or speck of dust. Instead, his elbows have obvious scrapes and mud on them. This proves that when he fell, he wasn't tripped at all. He threw himself forward on purpose, bracing his fall with his own elbows. The way a tripped person falls and a faker falls are completely different. Third, and most importantly, Madam Prime Minister, you keep insisting that this gold and jade plant was bestowed by His Majesty, that it's the only one in the world. But how come I remember that 3 months ago, the Western regions paid tribute with another batch of exotic plants? Among them, there was also a gold and jade, and its quality was even better than this one. His Majesty gifted that one to the Grand Princess of Zheng. The Grand Princess even invited me over to admire it just a few days ago. I saw it with my own eyes. I definitely wouldn't mistake it. So here is the question. Is this plant of yours truly His Majesty's precious gift, or just a fake you found? If it's the real treasure, then you are deceiving the princess by claiming it's the only one in the world. But if it's a fake, then you've committed the crime of deceiving the emperor. Ha ha ha. You went through all this trouble to destroy a chrysanthemum of unknown origin, just to frame me, a first-rank titled lady? Madam Prime Minister, what exactly are your intentions? You're talking nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Madam, the matter you asked me to investigate is crystal clear now. This old man, Mr. Zhang, has confessed. He said the Prime Minister's wife's gold and jade plant got sick half a month ago due to poor care. It was on the verge of dying. Fearing the crime of ruining an imperial gift, she ordered someone to find a similar fake from outside to replace it. As for what happened today, it's simply because she saw the fake couldn't last much longer, so she used the opportunity to frame my lady. The witness is right here. Princess, please seek the truth. The crime of deceiving the emperor, she was so desperate because she feared the crime of ruining an imperial gift, so she ordered someone to find a similar fake to replace it. As for today's incident, it's just that she saw the fake couldn't last much longer and played along to frame my lady. The witness is right here. I implore your highness to investigate this treasonous crime of deceiving the emperor. Your royal highness, I have one more request. Regarding today's incident, although it was a trap set by the Prime Minister's wife to frame me, it ultimately started because of me. And it completely ruined your good mood. I feel truly guilty about it. I heard that the Grand Princess has a glorious pot of gold and jade blooms. That is blooming beautifully right now. I am willing to personally visit the Grand Princess to ask for it and present it to you as a gift. Please accept it as my formal apology. What does your highness think? Good. Very good. Marchioness of Zhenbei, you are truly a fascinating woman. Rest assured about this matter. Once I return to the palace, I will tell my imperial father and mother everything, exactly as it happened. I absolutely will not let you suffer any injustice. What is it? Reporting to the Marquis and Madam, His Majesty has issued a decree summoning the Marchioness of Zhenbei, Shen Yuehua, to enter the palace immediately for a private audience. Are you afraid? No. I'm just a bit curious about what it's like to be summoned by the Emperor husband. He is just an ordinary man. Just treat him as a somewhat strict elder. Tell him the truth. And stay calm and composed. With me here, you have absolutely nothing to fear. Okay. You may rise. I have heard that you are a woman with a brilliant mind for business. To answer your Majesty, I only know a little about management. When I first took over my dowry, many of the storefronts had been losing money for years. So I sold them off and invested in some emerging industries instead. And what exactly do you mean by these emerging industries? To answer your Majesty, it is maritime trade. On the northern borders of our great Zhou dynasty, there are frequent interactions with tribal factions, and the overland trade routes are constantly blocked. But the southeast coast is a vast open world of opportunity. If we can vigorously develop maritime trade and open up naval trade routes, not only can we export our great Zhou's silk and porcelain overseas, but we can also bring back massive amounts of gold, silver, and rare resources. This move will benefit both the nation and its people. And in the long run, it might even fill our national treasury and boost the power of our great Zhou. What a remarkable Shen Yuehua. No wonder that boy Yunche looks at you so differently. You don't just have courage and cunning, you have a vision and broad-mindedness that ordinary women simply lack. I entrust the Marquis estate entirely to you. I can finally be at ease. That boy Yunche spent the first half of his life on the blood-soaked battlefields, fighting for our country. I owe him far too much. From now on, I need you to take good care of him for me. I will follow your decree, Your Majesty. My lady, how did it go? Did the Emperor make things difficult for you? No. Not only did His Majesty not make things difficult, he even gave me this. A gold medallion, granting the authority of the Emperor himself. Heavens, this is a massive honor. From this moment on, I, Shen Yuehua, have finally, truly, secured my footing in this capital and in Great Zhou. My lady, the capital has been so peaceful these past few days. The Prime Minister's faction lost a ton of power after His Majesty reprimanded them. There's no way they can go up against the Marquis right now. And those snobby noble ladies? They are absolutely terrified and respectful when they see you. Nobody dares to come looking for trouble anymore. That's for the best. I can finally put all my energy into the maritime trade. I've already sent my most capable manager, Zhang, down south to the coast. I told him to inspect the ports, build the fleet, and connect with foreign merchants. Once the fleet is built, we can sell Great Zhou's goods all over the world. It's getting late. Don't overwork yourself. About the maritime trade, I've already pulled some strings in the military. I've equipped your fleet with the absolute best elite guards. There are also a few retired veterans who know the nautical charts inside out. They'll be heading south in just a few days. Yunche, thank you so much. Your business is my business. If it wasn't for that dramatic twist on our wedding day, I might still be trapped in the inner courtyard of the Liu family, fighting to the bitter death with people like Liu Ruyi. How else could I ever experience such a vast, limitless sky like I do today? Such a free and unbridled life. Fate truly is fascinating. Madam, something terrible has happened. There's trouble at the northern border. Don't panic. Tell me slowly. An 800-mile urgent military dispatch. The northern barbarians have torn up the peace treaty. They've amassed an army of 300,000 and breached Yanmen Pass. Yanmen Pass has fallen. Cheng Rui, you were the one who so fiercely advocated for peace, claiming the northern barbarians were sincerely submitting to us. And now, they've torn the treaty to shreds, breached Yanmen Pass, and their troops are at the gates of Daizhou. Prime Minister, tell me, what should be your punishment? Your Majesty, I deserve to die 10,000 deaths. Guards, strip Cheng Rui of his title and throw him into the imperial prison. Yunche, I hereby appoint you Grand Marshal of all the realm's forces. You shall have total command of the nation's military. March north immediately, reclaim our lost territories, and drive out the barbarian invaders. The future of the Great Zhou Empire rests entirely in your hands. I accept your decree, Your Majesty. I will not fail this mission. Yunche, you absolutely must come back to me safely. The military expenses will be enormous, and there will always be times of urgent need. The battlefield is ruthless and unpredictable. You can never have enough life-saving medicine. Before the troops even march, the rations and provisions must go first. It's a long journey for the imperial court supplies to reach you. Going through all that bureaucracy will inevitably cause delays. Consider these my advance preparations for your soldiers. I leave the estate in your capable hands. My political enemies here in the capital might take advantage of my absence and make a move against you and the Marquis's estate. Please, be incredibly careful with everything. If you ever run into a problem you can't solve, take this gold medallion and go straight into the palace. Seek help from my aunt and my grandfather. Seeing this seal is the same as seeing me in person. You have full command over everyone in the manor and the entire 3 armies. Yehua, wait for my return. I will wait for you. All right. My husband, my hero, is out there guarding the empire for me and for all the people. I will protect his home for him. I will guard the home front. Madam, bad news has come from the front lines again. Daizhou has fallen. Xinzhou is in critical danger. Shuozhou has also been surrounded by the northern barbarians. Yes, madam. This past half a month has been nothing but defeats. Rumors are flying everywhere in the capital. Some say the Marquis is getting old and has lost the bravery of his youth. Others say the Great Zhou dynasty is doomed and that we should flee south as soon as possible. What's even worse is the Marquis' political enemies are starting to make their moves again. They are secretly embezzling military funds, delaying the rations, and spreading rumors to shake the army's morale. How dare they? Pass down my orders. In the name of the Marchioness of Zhenbei, anyone who embezzles military funds or delays the rations will be charged with treason. The punishment, execution without mercy, Xiao Kui. You immediately take the most elite guards of our manor and personally escort the rations to the front line. Chop off the hand of anyone who dares to touch them. Yes, madam. You, go notify the shopkeepers across all regions. Activate our entire commercial network. Convert all our wealth in Jiangnan into supplies for the front line. Food, medicine, winter clothes, weapons. As long as the front line needs it, spare no expense, whatever the cost. Make sure they reach our soldiers as quickly as possible. Yes, madam. Madam, a victory report. A victory report. What victory report? Speak, quickly. Urgent military dispatch. Overnight, he personally led 3,000 iron cavalry, launching a bloody night raid to surprise attack the northern barbarian royal court. Right in the midst of a 10,000-strong army, he beheaded the eldest prince of the northern barbarians. He even burned down their rations and completely cut off their escape route. The northern barbarian army fell into absolute panic and collapsed without a single fight. The Marchioness of Zhenbei is truly brave and brilliant, a heroine who outshines any man. You are a true blessing to our great Zhou. My good child, you've suffered so much these past few days. While Yunche was fighting bloody battles on the front lines, you held the fort and stabilized the entire situation in the rear. Both you and your husband are true heroes of the great Zhou. You flatter me, Your Majesty the Empress. It is merely my duty. Madam, a great victory. The Marquis fought the final battle in Mobei and utterly crushed the main force of the northern barbarians. He even captured the northern barbarian Khan. The 300,000 barbarian troops have been completely wiped out. I'm back. Welcome home. What are you thinking about? I'm thinking about this exact day 1 year ago. This exact day, 1 year ago, I was still the bride of the Liu family. I thought my whole life was just going to pass by like that. I never expected that a single spur-of-the-moment decision would completely change my entire world. I guess I should thank him. Thank him for being so blind. Yeah, and I should also thank myself for being so brave back then. Yunche, why did you agree to my absurd request back then? I've always wanted to ask you that. Because I saw something in your eyes. What was it? I saw a fire that fiercely refused to be at the mercy of fate. That fire looked exactly like the one I had when I was young. Yuehua. I've fought countless victorious battles in my life, but the victory I am most proud of, not in the northern desert, not at Yan'an Pass, but right here, in the Liu family's wedding hall. Yunche, we have a little treasure now.